Say I'm developing a website and I've got a bunch of files that are sitting on a hosting server where my website is. So I have all these files sitting on this hosting server that are showing my website. But how do I make changes to these files? Maybe I can do it through the hosting service. Maybe they have something there that allows me to do that. But what if I want to develop this website to make changes to all these files on my computer and then send those files up to that hosting server where my website is? So develop the website on my computer and then transfer those files up to the hosting computer so that I can make changes to my website there. Well, what I can do is I can use a program called FTP. FTP, like HTTP, the P stands for protocol. Well, FTP is a file transfer protocol. Protocol is just nothing more than a set of rules. Say, for instance, you want to send a message to your next door neighbor, and you say you're going to use your own protocol for doing that. So the protocol you have set up is you write your message with a header, a body, and a closing statement, and then you hand it off to the courier. The courier takes it to your neighbor, and when the neighbor receives it, they know exactly how to take the information from that message and save it on their system. So that set of rules is just a protocol. So there are programs which allow us to transfer files or file transfer protocol. And one of these programs is called FileZilla. And so what FileZilla does is it allows you to take the files on your computer. Well, they can actually be anywhere, but in this example, they're going to be on your computer, and transfer them to, in this case, a hosting server where your files are stored at, the files that run your website. And also you can transfer those files from the website to your computer. So FileZilla is pretty quick and easy to download. It's for Windows or Mac or any platform, Linux. And you can download FileZilla, and then when you run it, it looks a little like this. So local site, here are the folders for the files that I'm working on my computer. Here's a particular folder with some files in it. And what I want to do is I want to connect to that website and upload those to that server. So what I can do is I can go in and I can set up a new site, whatever name you want to give this site. Some site. Okay. And what I can do is that I need to know, in this case, what the name of the hosting service is. And now you'll need to get in touch with the service to find out what the name of that hosting server is, and if it's something other than the regular port or location to transfer those, you'll need to get that information from them. So the name of that server, and then the other type you want to log on as, let's just do a normal way. You'll need a username and a password. and then you can, and that's the quick and easy way to do it. So once you've got that set up, I'm going to cancel out of this. Once you've got that set up, then I'm going to go to, oops, I'm going to go to one of these. Let's see. It makes a connection for you, and now all of those, now this is the remote site, or in this case, this is the hosting server, and this is my local set of files that I'm working on. So if I want to upload something to htdocs, here's all the files I've got there, and say I want to upload, let's see what I don't have here. I'm going to upload this particular file, generic.html. What I can do is that there's several different ways I can do it. Here's a quick way to do it. I'm going to take it, drag it over here, and it thinks about it and says, there's already a file with that name. Do you want to replace it? If I did, it would overwrite. In this case, I don't want to because I'm not sure what that is. So you can OK that, and it will transfer it up to your file, to your site. Transfers finish. Okay. And that's pretty much it. Using FileZilla. Using FTP, and in this case we're using a program called FileZilla to take the files that you've got on your computer, upload them to some other site. And if I wanted to take a file from this site, I can just grab one and drag it over here, and it would transfer it back, or transfer it over, down to my file. Now, there are other ways you can transfer folders. You can transfer the entire site at one time. You can just go through and see all the different choices that you've got when you're in here. Okay, and that will do it. Okay, thanks.